As a Witcher fan, don't take the wrong lessons from Henry Cavill. Making a fantasy series is difficult. It may appear simple after The Lord of the Rings opened the floodgates and Game of Thrones became a global phenomenon. But it is quite difficult. Fantasy stories are naturally comical, with dragons and magic and characters named Elotharalica Glordenthinga, yet they frequently attempt to be dark and self-serious tales of sex and violence, laced with political intrigue. Despite a good first season, Netflix's version of The Witcher has suffered in the face of these challenges, and fans appear to understand why. The majority of The Witcher fans, who had almost completely abandoned the program by season 3, point to Henry Cavill, not only for his movie star credentials and outstanding body, but also since he was a fan. The man appeared a great casting as Geralt. He adores The Witcher, every inch of every page and pixel of every video game, and his upcoming departure has been seen by fans as a hint that things will only get worse from here. We're not sure why Cavill departed The Witcher. It may have been an untimely exit, as he had planned to return as Superman full-time after his cameo in Black Adam at The Rock's request, only for James Gunn's intentions for a reboot to derail that. It's possible that, as a movie star, he didn't want to make a name for himself as a TV actor. After all, few Game of Thrones stars have created much of a name for themselves post-Westeros. Perhaps it was because Warhammer, which Cavill publicly prefers to The Witcher, came calling. Or, as the popular fan theory goes, he didn't believe the show was very good and, after numerous conflicts, decided he'd rather not be Geralt than a compromised version of him. Fans who blindly support Cavill are, at best, foolish. To begin, while the books are popular novels, most Witcher fans discovered the fandom through the games, which are sequels to the books and tell whole separate stories. Some may have read them again, but most people would dismiss Cavill as a nerd if he was a scrawny guy in a pub with a beard talking about his Warhammer minis and how Season 3 Episode 4 uses an inaccurate version of a spell from page 148 of the third collection of short stories. Could it be that Cavill's lack of regard for the female writers and directors on the crew is more than just a love of the novels? Since he allegedly changed scripts on the fly, leaving the show and other cast members in limbo, could his inability to work as part of a team on a project in which he claimed he was an expert, but having no writing, producing, or directing credits, have been the issue? Cavill, the man who previously stated that he was afraid to flirt in the modern world for fear of being called a rapist, we'll never find out.